Live. It's your girl Cam coming from the basement. This is the Order Chinese Laundry. Yeah, because I'm down here doing laundry and shit. The kids got to go back to school tomorrow. So I want to make sure everybody's 6'8" straight. And everybody got clean drawers and shit. So that's what I'm here for. What y'all up to, man? I'm folding clothes. I'm washing clothes. I'm drying clothes. I'm hanging them up. I did my little job today. I ain't got to work my other job till Friday. And I'm just here. What is y'all doing out here in these streets, baby? In these streets, as they would say. I had a few things that I jotted down that I wanted to discuss today, and I usually don't do that. But the main thing that I definitely wanted to touch on, other than these babies going back to school, hey, mask up, go learn something, is these overdoses. Now, I don't know how many of y'all stay up on current events or current media or, current celebrity news, but there has been several overdoses of celebrities. And one that sits out in particular is Michael K. Williams. If y'all don't know who he is or was, he was the one that played Omar in The Wire. He also played in Lovecraft Country. He was also a part of the Empire, Boardwalk Empire series. And the nigga stayed getting a check. Well, unfortunately, Mr. Williams may have overdosed. He was found deceased in his New York penthouse. And there was something on the counter that resembled heroin. Now, a lot of people don't understand that may not be in the drug world or may not be an addict, but that fentanyl is one of the drugs that is used to cut dope these days. Now, prior to Mr. Williams passing, there was a comedian named Fuquan Johnson in California. Mind you, Mr. Williams is in New York. They're in California. Well, Fuquan and two other people overdosed. The fourth person has been hospitalized for their injuries, for overdosing. So we're going to pray for them and pray that they fucking pull through. Because this drug shit is no joke. People think it's a game. Anybody that's out there right now that has someone that is strung out on heroin or fentanyl or anything, try to encourage them to get some help. If not, they're going to die. They're going to die. Like, it's no getting around it now. With the fentanyl being put into these drugs aren't what they're supposed to be, and they're not surviving after intake. You snort that shit, banging that shit in your veins or whatever, you're going to go out. You're going to go out. If you just want to go ahead and kill yourself, don't fuck around. Do it expeditiously. Because that's what that fentanyl going to do to you. So best thing for y'all to do is to figure that shit out. Maybe get some type of help. But figure that shit out. Because we are losing people. We are losing people immensely. So I need people to be alert, be aware, and understand what's going on, and know what you're taking. Know what you're taking. Don't keep if y'all wonder what I'm doing, I'm throwing socks. I do socks legs. I go through all the clothes and then I worry about the socks. But yeah, y'all gotta figure out what the fuck drug y'all do. That's why I don't do drugs. I smoke weed. I work at the bank, but I don't drink. I do off the clock. I have an occasional social drink, but I ain't out here getting shit-faced and sloshed every fucking day or every weekend. Never, not my bag. Not my bag. But I smoke your ass under the table any day of the week. That's how that's happening. So yeah, so I need people to be aware, man. Be aware. Be very aware. Because if not, you're gonna wind up on the overdose list. Also, there was an incident on Baltimore Washington Parkway a couple days ago where a tour bus driver, someone opened fire on the tour bus. Not actually on the bus, but shot at the bus as they were riding by. That's the goofiest shit ever. So goofy. Why shoot that bus up? For what? For what? And go to jail for what? Because you know a motherfucker gonna find you. Like, it's too many cameras and probes and shit and fucking drones and shit everywhere for a motherfucker to get away with shit these days. So whoever did it, just turn yourself in, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Just turn yourself in. Please and thank you. Turn your motherfucking self in. Because it's better to turn yourself in than for them niggas to catch your ass and kill you just on sight. Because you're considered armed and dangerous at this point because you used the gun. So I'm gonna need y'all, if that's your people, tell them turn themselves in. I don't know who it is, and I'm not sitting here like I do, but I'm just saying, if you're in the DC area and you know the motherfuckers that did it, tell them motherfuckers go turn themselves in, please. Make everybody feel a little safer. Also, good news. Cardi B had her little boy, Cardi. So shout out to her and Offset for their newest addition to their little family. And Cardi, continue to be great, sis. And fuck whoever don't like it. Have as many babies as you want to, boo. As many babies as you want to. Long as you can afford them, you have them. And I'm sure you can afford at least 5, 6 more. And if that's what you want to do, that's what's up. Because you having babies with your husband. You're not having babies with no random nigga. You're not having babies with a motherfucker you just met at the club. No, you got paperwork on that nigga. Get as many babies out that motherfucker as you want. You heard me? Also, let's see here. Okay. All right. So it's two things. Is one thing I want to address before I get into my major topics. Steve, Steve from Blue's Clues, made a video on Instagram letting everybody know why he abruptly left the show. Now, I will say this, Steve, I ain't mad at you. You went to college, man. You went to go and try to better yourself. Yeah, you was a TV star on Nickelodeon or whatever, but you feel me? That man wanted some credentials. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, my daughter was sad as a bitch. Kanaja was sad as fuck when it wasn't no Steve no more, and it was the new nigga. She ain't like it. She wanted to know why Steve was gone. So 22 years later, she got her answer. She got her motherfucking answer. So now we know why Steve was gone. All right. The biggest thing I wanted to talk about this evening was mental health and postpartum in women. Because I have been unfortunately reading too many stories of these mothers killing their babies. Just one chick killed her baby immediately after birth. Immediately. Like, y'all, as fathers and as family members, y'all need to check on these new mothers. Because unfortunately, some of them are going through postpartum and nobody understands. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody gives a fuck. But somebody needs to give a fuck in order for that person or that mom to be able to save herself and her kids. Postpartum is nothing to play with. That shit will fuck with you And I'm saying it because I went through a mild case of it. And I'm saying that because I had 2 kids back to back. So it did something to me. You know, I got over it because I had to be strong for my kids, but I've never had any thoughts of bringing harm to them other than whipping their ass when they do something bad. But I mean, like killing them, maiming them, or doing something to them, that's irreversible. So y'all really need to, do some self inventory and check in on your peoples and look out for them, especially these new mothers, because a female may be going through something and she don't even know what the fuck is going on, but the whole time you're experiencing postpartum and nobody's hearing you, because that could save a couple of lives. That could save them babies' lives, and that could save the mama's life. Because, I don't know what the fathers are out here doing, but I do know that they do not experience postpartum because they don't actually carry the baby and have to birth it. So I need these daddies, uncles, cousins, or whoever else that's around these young mothers. Maybe they need an hour or two. Maybe somebody should step in and make the bottles for her. Maybe somebody should change the baby's pamper for her. But sometimes these mothers, they feel so independent and they want to do so much for their babies, but they don't understand they can't do nothing for their babies if they not right. So we got to make sure the mamas is right. We got to make sure, that they are being taken care of just like the newborns are. You know, I'm not saying that every mom that has killed their baby has been a newborn baby. No, because the one chick in Baltimore, she killed both of her babies, both of them, both of them. She stabbed one and suffocated the other one. Like, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to know that, you know, a mom is going through something, and that a mom is going through something, and she has no help. There's nobody there to help her or to listen to her for her to get that shit off her chest. So I need y'all to kind of band together and help them out, help a sister out, because there's a lot of them out here, and especially us black women. We so strong, we so independent, yada yada yada. But when it comes to certain shit, man, we be fucked up too. But we too strong to admit it. So we gotta figure this out, folks. Gotta make it happen. Gotta make it happen because we gotta save these babies. Because you know, if 3 out of 5 mothers is experiencing this, and I'm not saying that I have the statistics on it or anything, this is just speculation and just my opinion. So if 3 out of 5 baby mothers is experiencing this, you know what I mean? It's running amok. It's running amok. So we need to figure out how we can help these ladies. I'm one of those type of people that if you hit me up and you need an ear, I'm there. So my inbox is always open. Always open. And no, I'm not going to go tell your business because that's not what I do, despite the fact I do this show and I say what I say on social media and this is that and the other. I'm a real friend. So if you confide in me, it's not going to go no further than that conversation that we're having. I'm not messy like that. I wouldn't go and tell your business to somebody else. I just wouldn't, because that ain't hot and that ain't what's popping, and that's a trust thing. You know what I'm saying? And there's too many bitches out here that trust too many random ass people. So find a way to figure it out. I'm not telling people to go get on medication because I'm one of those type of people that I am strongly against pharmaceuticals, and they fuckery. So I need people to, you know, lend a hand, help people out, do what you can. Do what you can. Because you never know who is going to help. You know, you may even find some healing for yourself in the midst of it. Who knows? Who knows? But y'all definitely got to show some support to these new mothers, you know, because everybody don't have maternal instincts. Just because you're capable of having a baby don't mean you're capable of handling the responsibilities that come along with that. And unfortunately, some of us fold under the pressure of being a parent. And you sometimes succumb to postpartum. So want people to be aware of it. You know, men, if you're with your lady and she just recently had a baby, please be mindful of that. Don't be yelling at her and fussing at her, you know, for dumb shit. And, you know, if she snaps off at you, you might want to dig into it and find out why. You know, if she can't really tell you why and she's emotional and shit, more than likely she may be going through postpartum, but just isn't aware of it. So I need y'all to do a little bit better with checking that type of shit out with your peoples and making sure motherfuckers are straight. Because again, it could be your sister, it could be your auntie, it could be your mama, it could be your grandma, depending on the family. You know, whoever just had a baby with you, by you, or around you, be mindful. You know, come get the baby for an hour, take it for a little stroll or something. Get a mama a little break. You know, maybe she's got one of those crying ass babies, or a colicky baby, and they cry all the time. Take that motherfucker, let it cry with you for a couple hours so she can get some rest, so she can recharge her battery to get back to dealing with the constant crying on a normal basis. So figure that shit out. Please. Please. Oh, also, I wanted to shout out the Let Me Talk podcast with C. Allen and Mikey Somerville. They will be on Tuesdays. Not sure what time they're going on because you know they black folk, they kind of do what they want. But make sure y'all tune in to them gentlemen and you know get the other end of the spectrum. You know, if you a dude, you might need some dude advice. That's who you go to. You go to see Allen and Mikey. Not saying they're gonna give you all the best advice, but they'll give you something. Guaranteed. You know, but support them gentlemen because it's a lot of things that they could be doing out here in these streets besides a podcast and trying to do some good in the hood. They could be out here robbing, shooting, and killing. So they ain't doing none of that. They want to be stand-up guys. They family men, but they some clowns. They funny. So make sure y'all support them guys and their endeavors in the podcast world. I don't have to tune in. I'm usually there when it goes down, so I get to see it firsthand. So make sure y'all look out. I better say what? With my mic on? Lola, don't start no shit, Lola. Don't start no shit, Lola. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, my girl, Yanni Amir. Boss lady, what up, boo? Brickhouse Radio live is still live, baby. We still out here in these streets, boo. I ain't quitting. I ain't quitting for shit. Nope. Lo, how my babies do at school today? You know I'm worried about Zoe. Yeah, okay. Okay, lover. Get the fuck off the page, C. Alley. Creep life. You being creepy now, bro. Being extra creepy, bro. But yeah, so I just want everybody to get a little help because, it takes a village. It takes a village. And, oh, shit. I'm dropping all my clothes. And if you ain't got no village, that's even worse. So if you got one, stick to it. And hopefully it'll work out for you. Y'all, excuse me. I ain't shut up. And when I say my shit, it's only my clothes. Only my clothes. Everybody else shit's still intact. I'm down here fighting. Hit my shit up. There we go. All right, good to go. Good to go. Good to go. I have to continue with my folding marathon. Yeah. You find me? Yeah, drop all that right there, Kat. Love you too, man. That's my 8th grader, guys. He's going to 8th grade. I know. Little Kylie, I know. I guess bitches gonna start calling in a minute. As long as they don't come popping up knocking on my door, tell my Sky home. Can he have company? Bitch, no, because you're fast. You just want to come up in people's house. You don't know his mom and them. You just try and be all up in my son's bedroom. Because he got a nice sized bed up there, too. He do. He got TV and all that. He little, he got all the bells and whistles. He has a comfortable bedroom. But I don't need no little bitches coming over here getting comfortable. You heard me? Ain't nobody finna do that. Nobody. In my cute sweat voice. Nobody, baby. Ain't nobody finna do that. So, yeah, people. My babies is going back to school. I'm a little nervous, I will admit. Due to COVID, I ain't never been this nervous about my babies going to school. Nigga, get up, get your shit on. Going to the bus stop. Let's go. But now I'm like, because they're both too young to be vaccinated. So I wouldn't push that on them unless they wanted to anyway. So just know that. But yeah, so they going back. And you know what, y'all? Let me take a few seconds. Let me stop for a few ticks because I printed something out on the internet that I wanted to read. And I wanted to get some crowd reaction from it. If y'all can go Google, there's it's in Nebraska, and this is what happened. The original version of the video appears to have came from a local TV station in Nebraska that said a Reddit user named Jesserbird shared it with the station. That person claimed the video provided documentation of a maskless Karen provoking the Redditor and her daughter by coughing on them and then going into an argument about why she didn't need to wear a mask. The incident took place at a Super Saver grocery store on 27th and Pond Lake in Lincoln, Nebraska, according to the KLKN TV story on the incident. The Reddit post was still up as of Tuesday evening with Jessica Bird, describing the incident in detail. She went on about how she was born and raised here in Nebraska, and it's too bad that some Nebraskans have turned into sheep. She asked if I've had a vaccine and said that my kid and I don't need to wear masks because we look young and healthy. There were several other people around wearing masks, but for some reason she chose to pick on me and my kid, Jessica Bird said. Rappaport's posting of the video via his TikTok, which is Michael Rappaport, if anybody knows who the actor is. He played Remy in Higher Learning. Rappaport's posting of the video via his TikTok account has generated more than 2.1 million views in just 9 hours on the platform. The video starts with the unmasked woman saying, "Excuse me, I'm coming through," and then Oh, the video starts with the unmasked woman saying, "Excuse me, I'm coming through," and then exaggeratedly, as they type, coughing in the direction of the person filming the video. Meaning, she on the lady that had the mask on with her daughter. The video then cuts to an exchange they have in which the Redditor appears to be telling an off-camera store employee that the woman coughed on her. In response to being called a Karen, the woman says, "Whatever, you're such a sheep." Then when the Redditor asks the woman why she's not wearing a mask, she says, "Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick and neither are you." The woman then went on to argue that 2 years ago, before everybody started talking about COVID, you were okay with that, going out not knowing if you were sick, right? She also smiled while repeatedly saying, "I have allergies." Commenters came in hot on Rappaport's post, with one suggesting literally punch her in the face while y'all standing there recording. Another opinion: we need to normalize pepper spray for these situations. A post about the incident, appearing to be from Jessa Bird on her Lincoln subreddit, was shared on Twitter by the Seeing Red Nebraska account on Twitter. It labels the store in question, the anti-max free for all Super Saver Foods, where the owner, city council member Jane Raybould, appears to not enforce the city mask mandate. The account then shared the video in the thread. Though the video's gone viral and captured something the Redditor had to endure, she noted in an addendum to her Reddit post, "I don't necessarily like how I handled this at the store. I should not have engaged with this lady once I knew what she really wanted to talk about. I was so shocked at her behavior that I could barely think of anything to say. I wish I would have instead just left and gone somewhere else to shop. I was not a fun or amusing. It was not a fun or amusing experience. Rather, it was bizarre and weird." She continued, "I understand some people don't want to mask up, but I'm not going around trying to argue with them. I mind my business, and I expect others to mind theirs. Like I said above, I didn't even notice at first that this lady wasn't wearing a mask, but it's a huge problem when a grown adult resorts to spewing their unmasked germs all over strangers in a public setting." The post: "We need to normalize pepper spray for these situations. Karen coughs on mother, daughter in store, grocery store," appears first on Daily Dot. What do y'all feel about that? Like, what would you do if an unmasked person came up to you and just started coughing on you, or coughing in your direction, or just being extra? Like, do you punch him in the face? Do you not punch him in the face? Do you clip him up? Like, do you say anything? Like, what do you do? Me personally, I'm trying to refrain from punching people in their face because I've punched a lot of faces in my time and I don't want to go to jail. So any conflict that's coming my way, I'm going to do my best to walk away from it. So my answer is I would have just walked away. I would have just walked away. But if she invaded my private, my personal space by 6 feet, I don't know. I'm just going to be honest on that one. I don't know. But I will say that, I would have attempted to walk away. So yeah, I don't know how people feel about that, but I see people that are vaccinated that still wear masks. I wear a mask. I'm not wearing a mask now because I'm home. But yeah, wear your mask, people, and be mindful of other people around you. Don't be a Karen. Don't be an asshole. Antagonizing people, that may still wear masks, even though you're vaccinated. You feel like you ollie oxen free and you can do what you want. Figure that shit out, though. Figure that shit out, because it is real. Delta, COVID, The shit is real. People are dying from it. Okay? People are going to glory behind this. People are fighting for their lives on ventilators in hospitals. And them motherfuckers is running out of ventilators. The hospitals, they're running out of bed space. So people, do better. Social distance. Get vaccinated if that's what you see fit. But wear your motherfucking mask. And don't be shitty to people if you're vaccinated and they wear a mask and you don't. Period. That's it. Period. As they say, period, poo. I ain't going, y'all. I just got some transitions to make here because I got some things that need to go in the dryer. This needs to go in the washer because I only got one side. Let me make sure I got jeans for work tomorrow. So yeah, guys, wear your mask and be safe. Be safe. Like what people don't realize is them 5 seconds that you hand sanitize and throw your mask on, you don't know how much time you just bought yourself. Or you just gave somebody else some more time in case you may be, infected with COVID. And, in case you may be infected with COVID, you're not passing it on to nobody. So, I need motherfuckers to get that shit together. Get it together. Because everybody want to win. And we want to see people win, We want to see everybody win. Winning and winning. We want to see it. But ain't nobody going to be winning or winning if the fuck they did. And that's just facts. So I need people to kind of figure that shit out, please. Figure that shit out. Because I don't want to die from COVID. I want to stick around as long as I can. Because I want to see my grandbaby make it out of high school, at least. And he ain't even hit the middle mark of elementary yet. So, I want y'all to be mindful of that. When you out here gallivanting and shit, like I ain't gonna lie. I go to events, but I still social distance. I try to stay away from people as much as the fuck as I can. I try to wear my mask as much as I can. When I'm behind that bar, I definitely wear it as much as I can. But sometimes it get hot back there moving around. So I go to a neutral corner and take my mask off. I ain't just willy-nilly with my shit. I'm not. So I need y'all to do your thing, boy. With a mask, people. They'll practice social distancing. And again, I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. I've always been funny about my personal space. So for somebody to jump up in mine right now, oh yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong. It is on like Donkey Kong. So make sure y'all wear your mask, people. Wear your mask and be mindful of other people. Yeah, I'm down here getting it, y'all. Getting it. As far as some dirty bitches running around, they got a whole house full of dirty clothes. And you know who you are. So yeah, y'all excited about the baby going back to school, huh? Get the fuck out of here tomorrow. Let me get a little bit of my life bill. They ain't keeping up shit all day, every day just because they're here now. My electricity bill will go down because they ain't in this motherfucker on computers, laptops, Kindles, and shit all day. don't want my baby to die though. I don't want them to die from COVID. Just because I want my bills and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so, yeah, see, I got the roll with it, though. Roll around. Yeah. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Just don't be out here fucking with nobody under the lines, folks. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You next. Ooh, Lord. Child, the ghetto. I admit, I've been slacking a little bit, working a couple jobs, get up at 5:30 in the morning every day, Monday through Friday. Man, at the same smoke. Yeah, throughout the day. Trying to do shit when I got a burst of energy. I feel like, well, I gotta do Brickhouse Radio Live. When I go, kill two birds with one stone. The old Chinese laundry, Brickhouse Radio Live. Who knew? Don't worry, guys. I'm still here. Spreading more stuff on the laundry. Oh, shit, I'm a motherfucking glue. That's it. I kind of wash my shit by colors. It just works better, and it's less fading and bleeding onto the other things, especially the white. I mean, especially the pink or red rather. Yeah. Man, my babies are both in middle school. Jesus. I remember changing their damn pampers. Hell, when I first had Kai, that nigga used to cry every morning Kanaja would leave out for school. You a newborn. How you know she gone? How you know? But even if she closed the door slowly when she left, that motherfucker pop up and cry every time. He love his sister. Yes, man, boy. Man, child in the 8th grade, he fought hard, y'all. And I'm saying because he could have said, fuck it, and virtual learning. But going through whatever he had to do extra to pass on to the next grade, my baby did it. He did it. He did it, y'all. He did it. And I'm proud of him. And he knows that. I let him know, like you fought hard, you know. You fought real hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the laundry room now. Going to the upper room when Jesus. That's what we doing, y'all. We on the move. What the fuck is this over here? These niggas move. These motherfuckers. Oh, it's so much shit falling on my back, y'all. So much shit falling on my back. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. It's clean. just trying to get my laundry room together. Laundry room together. Jeez. Y'all see all the clothes hanging up? I'm a fat bitch, so I don't dry everything. Because I don't like for shit to shrink on me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here for a hot New York minute. Going to the upper room. See what everybody else doing. Let me see. Squad. Hey. They getting a little bit of time. Cause them niggas going to bed 9:30, bitch. Here's on. Playtime is done. Yep. Oh man. I'm coming up, Jesus, on the rough side of the mountain. Here we are in the Purple Palace, the place to be. No. At this point, yes, sir. Still a little alive or whatever. Got a few minutes. Yeah, I ain't like y'all. I don't just be pulling people in. I don't just be pulling people in. That's all right. I'm cuter than you and Mikey. Yeah, Miss Shirley, I'm doing laundry, nigga, but I ain't doing yours. I got 4 people I'm washing for already. Used to be 6 till 2 of them moved across the street. So, but shout out to everybody that, they show me love every week, I'm just here, y'all. I'm just here. I say random shit. I do random shit. But people that really know me know my heart. So I'm grateful for that. And while I'm on here, I want to give a special shout out to my sis. Because this bitch talks me off a ledge all the time. Sometimes she jump with me though. And that's Squirrel, aka Shanika Douglas. I don't, say much about her, but I love her with all my heart. And this ain't no gay shit. We not fucking or nothing like that. Me and that bitch done been through hell and back. You hear me? And listen, I don't jump out there for a lot of people, but that one right there, bitch, I'll bust your fucking head to the white meat you fuck with my sis. Because you know why? She would do the same for me. How many of y'all have real friends? Well, she's not my friend. She done told me, bitch, we ain't friends, we family. We done been together too long for us to just be friends. So, I mean, honestly though, how many people really have real friends? I'm talking about your friend that respect you when you're not around. They don't let other people talk reckless about you. Or, if you need something, they're not making it a big issue. They help you. How many of y'all have that support, like real fucking friends? How many of y'all can trust y'all man around y'all friends or significant other? Shout out to the LGBTQ plus community. Your significant other. How many people do you have in your life that you can trust around your significant other? Right. But Shanika, I trust her with my motherfucking kids, my life, my husband, my money, anything, because she genuine. You feel what I'm saying? And she loyal and she respectful. Whereas though Some people are in your life, they don't live by those rules. They don't they don't live by the same creed. Um some people may be around you for clout. Some people may be around you to try to get to a nigga that you may be cool with, or or just maybe they don't have no real friends and they see the glow in you and want to partake in it. But what I've realized over the years, that ain't always good either. You know, like one thing my friends know, my real friends, they really know how I feel about them. Meaning, if you do something fucked up, and as your friend, if I feel as though I need to speak on it, I do. Do I jump out there in everybody's business? No, I don't. And if you heard that, bitch, fuck you, because I don't. I try to stay out of people's business as much as possible because I'm trying to mind my own business. But yeah, are they honest with you? If there's a flaw in your personality or in something that you're doing, like perfect example. If you got a friend that's shaped like a potato sack and this bitch want to wear a two-piece, do you let her? Or do you say something? When I'm saying, not saying because she's thick, I'm saying because of her body type. You feel what I'm saying? I'm all for self-confidence, all for it. But it's like, is there a limit there? Is there a limit? Because some people don't get it, don't understand like certain shit. Just because it come in your size is not made for you. You feel me? That's what real friends do. Real friends encourage you. Real friends want to see you win. Real friends, for one, they don't bite your style. They let you continue to be an individual. Now, if it's stuff that y'all have in common or y'all like, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to go get a car just like my friend got so I can be like them. That type shit. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm not going to go get a hairstyle because my friend got it so I can be like them. I wear what I wear because I like it. And it necessarily ain't got to be because my friend likes it too. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. Don't know how to do that. Also, like, secrets. Like, okay, again, we go back to the trust thing, because you're not going to tell somebody some information that is sensitive unless you trust that person. You motherfuckers, stop with the fake trust, please. I'm begging you to stop with the fake trust. Stop allowing these people to feel as though they can trust you and talk to you, and you take that information and run and tell the next person. That is fucked up. That is not loyal. That is not respect. And that's messy as fuck. So be mindful of your friends, people. Everybody that say they say that they're your friend, they're not. They're not. And I realized that. I realized that. So please, people, be mindful. Even in our 40s, it's still phony bitches running around here. Be mindful of them phony bitches. And don't let them bring you down. If you figure out that the persons you're associated with did some snake shit, don't forgive it. I mean, you can forgive, but you don't necessarily have to still associate with that person. Get the fuck away as fast as possible, because they don't mean you no good. Especially if they talking shit about you or your spouse or your family, or if you got a job at McDonald's and they leaning on you like, bitch, I have a career in the government and you work at McDonald's. Okay, but they have a job, they're getting a check, and they're taking care of their responsibilities. So what difference does it make? Be mindful, people. And also, a lot of times, if you have a friend that you're constantly in conflict with, you're constantly arguing, or y'all constantly going through phases where y'all not speaking and shit like that, the bitch ain't your friend. You're not sure what she is yet, but your friend, she ain't. Because my real friends, I consider family. And we can have a falling out or disagreement, but it doesn't have to go to the point where we've been disrespectful to each other. You know, we calling each other out of names, or, you know, none of that, you know, being loud in public. We not doing none of that. We address that shit in-house. Because I'll give you a perfect example. Me and Makia have been friends over 30 years. Close to over 30, because our kids is like in their mid to late 20s. And I knew them. We knew each other before either one of us had kids. If me and her are in a restaurant and we're eating, and one of us say something that the other one don't, we're not gonna blow up at the table. Oh no. We gonna blow that shit up when we get in the car though, or when we get in the parking lot. We may do it then, but because of our upbringing and our mutual respect for each other, we don't try to embarrass each other in public. We don't try to address issues out the house that's supposed to be in-house. You know, I'm not going to argue with her in a restaurant about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with this restaurant and bring attention to us for no reason. Now, you put paws on me, you swing on me, or you threaten me with bodily harm, that situation probably could go different really fast. Really fast. Because I'm just, you know. But again, I told y'all earlier that I try to walk away. I try to walk away. And I've been doing really good about it, y'all. Because there's been a few incidents where people were like, yo, you ain't punch that nigga in the face. Like, wow, you really walked away from that? Like, I'm proud of you. Growth. Growth. So I want to thank my brother, because that motherfucker, he talks me off a ledge every motherfucking day. Every day I want to punch somebody. And the first thing he remind me of, fat man, you can't do that because you're going to go to jail. You're going to be away from my niece and nephew, and I ain't having it. I need you to take care of my motherfucking kids. So, you know, that type of encouragement, even though I'm laughing, but when he says it, it's coming from a place of love. He may put it in a joking type, you know, it may come out jokingly, but I know where he stands with it, because he want to see me win. He's one of the very few people outside of my husband and Shanika that wants to see me win. And he don't want me to fall victim to these gutter bucket bitches that's out here that don't have shit to lose. So they don't give a fuck if you lose what you got. He keeps me aware. He keep me woke. He keep me woke. Because I could fall down a rabbit hole at any time with these bitches out here in these streets. And I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna fuss with you on social media. I ain't finna fuss with you in real life. I'm not finna fuss with you through a mutual party. I ain't finna do none of that. All I'ma say is stay blessed and stay the fuck away from me. That's it. You know, that's it. Like, sometimes people taint friendships so bad that they can't be repaired. And you're banging your head up against a brick wall if you try to do that. If you try to fix something that is shattered. There's a difference between being broken and shattered. Shattered is just no particles. It's no gluing it back. It's nothing to glue back. Yeah, you know, I've had a couple of those in my life. I've had quite a few of those that bitch is shattered. It's no fixing it. And I feel bad sometimes because I see those individuals, but it's like I don't feel anything. You know, I don't feel like I want to speak to you. I don't feel like I want to know how you're doing. I don't feel any of those things. And that lets me know right there that the shit was tainted from the beginning. So don't nobody want to deal with that. You know, I'm not finna put up with that. I'm not finna put up with no grown ass people that still do childish shit. I'm not finna do that. So if somebody is in your life for a reason or for a season, and it's up to you on how long that shit lasts. It's up to you. Because for the most part, I ain't for this shit no more. And this is a public service announcement to anybody that's watching, sharing, or whatever. Cam ain't fitting to kiss your ass to be your friend, baby. I ain't finna do that. And that's family, friend, or foe. I got 2 family members I don't speak to. So if I don't speak to them 2 motherfuckers, anybody else beyond that don't stand a chance. I'm done with fuckery. In 2021, going into 20 deuce, Cam is done with the fuckery. Do not bring fuckery my way. Do not disrespect me. Like, I could give a fuck less of what you say. For real. Let's be honest. Like, you can say this. You can say I fucked a man on the moon. I don't give a fuck. Say whatever you want, but what you're not going to do is put your hands on me. So, people, be mindful of your friendships, your relationships, your interactions with people, because you never know their ulterior motive, or they're trying to suppress that little green envy monster, because that shit will come out in an argument or in a disagreement, and then you'll find out how that motherfucker really feel about you, and you'll be like me, like, damn, that's how you feel? Okay, cool. But the one thing about me, I know how to walk away.
I see you as a brilliant, beautiful, funny person who can brighten anyone's day just by talking to them.
Thank you, Google. Did y'all hear that? Why nobody even talking to Google? And she just said that shit. Like she know me. Oh, that was special. Well, folks, I have given y'all the last 60 minutes of my life on this hump day. And shout out to Wu-Tang. If y'all motherfuckers ain't watching the Wu-Tang saga, and that's how I feel about it. Wu Wednesday, wings up. All right, check y'all bitches. Check y'all bitches next week. I appreciate everybody that tunes in every week, that shares, likes, comments. You know, like I tell y'all every week, I'm not here for the likes. I'm just here to keep it 100 with you. That's it. So I see y'all next week. We're going to have some more shit to talk about and some more things to discuss. This your girl Cam, Brickhouse Radio Live, baby. Boom. And make sure y'all check out Let Me Talk. Cam out. Peace.